What's up, everybody? It's the Bipolar Prophet, and welcome back to Old Ridge Farm in Farming Simulator 15. So as you can see, we're doing some silage. I rented a Crone and the Direct X, I think it's called, header, and I decided to come over here kind of directly across from the main farm and cut some alfalfa for silage. I figured, why not? You know, could use it, and it's something to do. So, and it gives me a chance to use my JCB again. As you guys know, today is the 2nd of April, and the JCB DLC has been released from Giants. I don't have it yet. I don't know if I'm going to get it or not. I probably will, just because there's some really cool stuff in there. But for right now, I'm using my sort of mod free JCB, which I really like. So. Whether or not you see the other JCBs on this map, you probably will, at some point. But I decided that, we needed some silage. We needed some stuff, some stuff to do as well. We have bales to pick up. I want to cut some more meadows as well. Make some more silage bales. Just have all kinds of silage, apparently. Kind of funny. I'm just going to turn this off, get this out of the way. It's kind of funny, the yield difference. As you can see, I've done about half of this field already. I've only had to make one trip over to the silage pit. When I did silage the last time with alfalfa, I had to make, oh God, I must have made 50 trips. So I don't know what really the difference is. I don't know if the Dawn made some sort of difference. If the multi-mowing mod made a difference, perhaps. I don't have that in anymore, just because I wasn't really using it for anything. So I don't know, I don't really know what was causing what's causing the difference in the yields, but this probably won't make enough to even blanket the silo over there. I was really thinking that this would, easily fill up that bunker, but it doesn't look like it's going to. So, okay, that's fine. We have one more field of alfalfa that we could silage if we wanted to. I've only rented the Crone and the header for 3 hours, so, I suppose I could go over and do the other one as well. I was going to do this with courseplay, but courseplay in these fields just don't really get along, simply because of the fact that there's so many trees and stuff, and I had to cut in a pretty good headland because auto combine, the game doesn't care alfalfa or grass, you know what I mean? It's all the same. So it kept driving off the sides of the field to get the grass. So I had to kind of drive it around, cut in a headland, and basically waste a bunch of it, so that auto combine could actually do it. Follow the alfalfa and not try to go, because what it would do is it would get to the edge of the field, it would find some grass, and it would just keep going, and it would just keep trying to find grass. So, and I decided, well, you know what? Okay, then I'll just cut in a headland, and I'll just, do it myself. And, and then I tried courseplay, and courseplay kept getting stuck in the trees and in the wall over here when it made a turn. So I just said, okay, well, you know what? Let's just drive ourselves then. So, probably get maybe, I don't know, we're 54%. I don't have the silage sides on. I forgot to put them back on. They don't stay on when you get out of the game and then come back in. I forgot to put them back on, so we might get 2 trips over to the bunker, which isn't going to be enough to blanket it, but at least it's something in there, and it's something to do. And I, as you guys know, and I've said this over and over and over again, I really enjoy doing silage. So now, the only thing, I'm thinking about this DLC, and I'm thinking about whether I'm going to buy it or not. The only thing about that is that, this tractor is only $35,000. I don't know what the 3140. I think it's a 3140 in the DLC. I don't know what that's going to end up costing. Probably a lot more, and I probably won't be able to afford it. We'll see. We'll see how the harvest goes. See how much money we make on the harvest. If we make enough, then certainly we might be able to afford it. Obviously I've spent a lot of money. We're down to less than $7,000. Because I've spent a ton of money on on rentals and buying the baler by accident, and oh well, we needed the baler, so at least now we own it, and we're done with it. So but it's actually kind of, once you get this sort of set up, it's kind of relaxing to do silage. Especially when I don't have to run back and forth every 3 minutes like I was doing before. It's kind of relaxing just to sort of drive next to the forage harvester and watch the trailer fill up. It's kind of fun. So, and I mean, this alfalfa is just sitting here. I guess if I was going to put a story to this, I would say that the owner of this field said, yeah, you might as well take it. I'm not doing anything with it, and it'll give me a chance to get it off my field. So, we'll go with that, I guess. No. we'll probably do this. Go over and at least start field 14. Field 14 is a pretty big field, you know, and we can get that at least started, I guess. Whether we finish it or not, we'll see. You know, I don't think I'm gonna have this thing long enough, the rental long enough to actually be able to do it. Whoops, gonna have to back up, of course. And now I'm not in the most ideal spot. You may notice my mouse is a little smoother. I've got a new mouse finally. I got a mouse with a DPI adjustment, so it's considerably smoother now. It's wireless and all that, so that worked out pretty well. Smooth. No more of this jerky mouse. I hope. Hopefully this one will continue to work. It didn't cost me anything. A friend of mine gave it to me. You know, he was like, "Listen, you know, I've been watching your videos. I'm tired of hearing you whine about your mouse. So here, take this one. I'm not using it, so." I'm also trying a different way of recording. I'm recording on the Raptor GVR software, and I'm recording my audio on Audacity. So we will see how that all works out. I don't think I'm going to have a syncing problem, just for the fact that I basically started the audio recording when I started the game, and I can just, you know, trim it in my video editing software, you know, from the beginning and the end. So hopefully that will all work out. The audio will be better and the video will be better. I don't get the frame rate hit with GVR that I get with Fraps. So hopefully everything will work out, and it'll be we can start making some better quality videos, as I've said over and over and over again, that you guys definitely deserve. So yeah, I'm amazed actually. I'm really surprised that the yield on this stuff is not better. I don't know if the multi-mowing mod had an effect on that or not. Maybe if you guys know, you could tell me. But I know that, you know, I couldn't go up one row of field 10 when I did field 10, you know, which had alfalfa on it, without having to go empty. So, you know, now I've been around the field, you know, 3, 4, 5, 6 times maybe, and still, you know, only 70, going on 75%. So, not really sure what that's all about, but okay, you know, it's fine. We'll probably, if with both of these fields, we'll probably get enough to, you know, at least blanket that one other silo over there. Although field 14 is kind of a haul from here to the, you know, from the field to this silo, to this bunker. So I might actually take it over to the storage yard, which is a lot closer to that field. So we'll have a little bit of silage here, a little bit of silage there. You know, that's fine. This is more of a filler, more of something to do. I wanted to plan this map, and you know, I didn't want to do. I don't want to do too many Amagawa Alps episodes in a row. You know, I hadn't done an Old Ridge episode, you know, for a while before I did the last one, so I kind of want to alternate them as best I can. So, you know, even though there's not a whole bunch of stuff to do over here on Old Ridge, you know, I'm sure I can find something. So, and this happened to be the thing that I decided would be, you know, it'd be cool to do. So I should have probably set this guy to go up and down, because now it's just being weird. It's, you know, get this little edges to try to catch up to the forage harvester with, but that's fine. You know me, you know, going up and down would have been too easy. This way I have to drive around in circles, you know, every 3 minutes. So, oh, actually, I do have the silage sides on. Did they stay on this time? Yep, no, they did. They did. Cool. I must have not had them on to begin with, I guess, is probably what ended up happening. So, I wonder if we're going to get all of this in this trip, and then we can just move over to field 14 and get started on that. Field 14 is a weird. It's kind of a weird field, because where the entrance is, you know, directly opposite of where the storage yard is. It would be ideal if, you know, there was a break in the hedge right on the one side of the field where I could just cut through with the trailer and, you know, go dump the silage. But oh, whatever, you know. In fact, I might take this load of silage down there if it doesn't fill it up, you know, and then just dump it in the storage yard. Because there's really no point in putting this in this other bunker over here, because it's not going to fill it up enough to be able to blanket it anyway. So try to have a little efficiency, you know. Unfortunately, this is all costing a lot of money. I don't really have enough money to rent this thing for another 3 hours anyway, so we'll probably do as much as we can over there with this, and then send it back. Well, don't want to pay a big overdraft charge. Don't have the money for that. So, boy, talk about soil compaction. I'm just driving around in these big circles around this field. So you guys probably know this by now. The soil mod has been released, which is really cool. I'm sure there's some maps already out that are ready for it. I know David Oldfield has installed it on his version of this map. I don't know that I'll do it because I don't know that I know how to do it. I know it's not super complicated, but it's just one more thing that I really don't have time to mess with, unfortunately. So, if they ever release a new version of this map with the soil mod and everything, I will absolutely use it because I was a massive fan of the soil mod. Conestoga, an OEB map, MR map at that even with the soil mod, and the more realistic mod was really a lot of fun. It really amped up the realism level of. And I wonder, is he going to go back and get this? No, and I'm not going to mess with it. That little bit can stay right there. That's fine. Yeah, the soil mod and the more realistic mod really amped up the realism level, the realism of the game. So it's cool to see that the soil mod is made a return to Farming Simulator 15. Okay, now, do I want to dump this in here, or do I want to bring it? You know what? Let's just dump it in here. That's fine. I mean, there's not hardly any in there, but so nice to have a mouse that actually does what I ask it to do. I'm not a massive fan of wireless mice, but you know what I am a massive fan of? Less wires. I have enough wires coming out of my computer as it is now, between the headset, between the internet, between, the steering wheel and everything, the printer and everything else. So one less set of wires is not a bad thing at all. All right, I'm going to dump this. And then I'll bring everything over to field 14. Yeah, see, how much is even in here? 14%. We could actually, not that I'm going to, but we could actually blanket this because it's over 10%. So 35,000, I'm not going to bother even compacting it right now. I'll do that off screen. No sense you guys having to watch that. So, all right, let's take a ride over to field 14. Crank up the speed here a little bit. I spent another hour just a little while ago trying to get my pedals to work. They just will not work. I cannot make them work no matter what I do. I've tried all the tricks, combined pedals, no, I'm gonna go this way. Combined pedals, uncombined pedals, vehicle XMLs, all that stuff. For some reason I cannot get. Every time they'll work, but every time I jump in a tractor, start it up, take the emergency brake off, the parking brake off, the tractor just goes in reverse. And I can't get it to stop doing that. So, and that's just annoying, I could use my pedals if I want to, keep my foot on the accelerator all the time, to keep the tractor from running away. Well, I don't want to do that. So, I don't know. I guess I will not be doing any steering wheel driving in Farming Simulator, which is unfortunate. It's got to be a mod conflict. But I don't know what mod is causing it because unfortunately I kind of need all my mods, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do about that. Now again, I have a timer again for my recordings to tell me how long I've been recording. I've been recording for 13 minutes and 50 seconds and haven't done anything really. Oh well, that's just part of the deal, I guess. Obviously, we will have a harvest coming up. Before too much longer, so that'll take that'll give us something to do, and then we'll have all the groundwork. By that point, the animals should be kind of coming up, getting established. Hopefully, I'll bring some grain over to the animals that don't have any because I don't have any grain right now. But with all the soybeans and everything, we should be able to bring them some. So, oh, wait a minute, no, I think actually, let me check that. Let me check that to make sure I'm not being incorrect. Wheat, barley, corn, potato. Nope, I don't have anything. Don't have anything. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I didn't actually have anything. Because you know me, I can't remember. So. Okay. Now, let's see. Field 14 is over here. Around the corner. I think that's the only other field with alfalfa on it that I haven't that I haven't sort of robbed. Well, you know, hey, no, go ahead, take the alfalfa. It's cool. We're not using it. You know, the fields are just sitting there anyway. So that's what I'm gonna go with. We'll do this in this episode. The next episode, we'll go mow some more meadows. Whether we do it with this, I don't know how much time I'm going to have left on a rental after this is all done. I think I rented this for 2 days, so might have time. Mow some more meadows and bale up some more bales, I guess. Why not? So now the entrance to this field is all the way down here, which is unfortunate because I need to be the storage yard is back here. So over there, you can see it over there. But the entrance to the field is way down here by the sawmill. So need to get the chainsaw and the brush cutter out and cut me a new entrance into this field. And here's the entrance to the field right here. Now I'm gonna have to do the same thing that I did on the other field. With the forge wagon, because otherwise it's just going to try to cut. I'll shut that off for now. Tab around. It's just going to try to cut the grass and everything else. So we'll bring this over here. And in fact, you know what I'll do? I'll bring this over here. I'll cut the video right here, so you guys don't have to sit and watch me. Just drive around and do nothing basically. I'll cut the video and I'll be back when we're ready to start silaging again. Okay. Excuse me. Easy. Jeez. Oh, I forgot. I was like, why is that going so fast? I forgot I didn't turn my cruise control back down again. So we're over here. I cut in a headland. Hopefully it's enough of one to keep him from wanting to chase the grass. We will see. I thought about doing this with courseplay, but and I may. No, just because of the trees. The trees are just in the way, and and that's just unfortunately how it's going to be. So. Make your turn so I can catch back up with you again. There you go. I think I have enough of a headland now to keep him off of the grass, so I got a couple hours left on the rental on this thing, so hopefully we can get most of this field done, I think. Obviously it won't, I won't make you guys sit through the whole thing. Again, this is just something sort of to do while we're waiting for our harvest to come up. Because we don't have the animals to deal with, all the time. So, because they're still sort of getting established and everything. I will check on the dairy cows, see how they're doing. They should be okay. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon here in Old Ridge, so we'll do some silage for an hour or so. And then call it a day, I guess. Probably, I don't know, do this until I get bored. Until I think you guys will probably be bored watching it. So now what's he going to do here? Is he going to try to sneak over there and grab that little bit? No, good job. Thank you very much. Yeah, see, again with the yield, it's got to be multi-mowing mod, I guess. That's probably what's causing it. Because, field 10, which was a third of the size, I'd already made 3 trips over to the bunker by this point. So, all right, are you going to back up? Thank you. It's amazing how much room Auto Combine needs to back up. Makes it a little tricky to keep up with them, especially in the first couple of passes around the field. I suppose I could probably get him going up and down. That probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Probably make my life a little easier too, but I don't have quite enough of a headland just yet to turn around either, so. Now, what are you doing? What are you doing? I know what you're doing. You're following the alfalfa, and you're going to go straight across over here. Now watch. Watch what he does. Is he going to go into the grass, or is he going to turn back around again? This is what really makes it tricky. Oh, he's going to go into the grass. Or is he? Nope. What's he going to do? Go home, crone driver. You're drunk. Oh. All right, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, you're going to back up again, apparently. Okay. So keep backing up, I guess. I don't know exactly what you're doing, but farming simulator. Are you turning around? Is that what you're doing? Which means you're going to get stuck in this tree. I don't know why you're turning around, but okay. So I'll just drive through the crop, I guess. Are you stuck in this tree now? That would be my guess, right? Yep. What are you doing? Okay. I don't know what you're doing, so I'm going to have to obviously fix you. That's interesting. I don't know what that was all about, but okay. I swear I'm not having any luck lately. Nothing is working for me. Nothing I do seems to be working, no matter what I do. So, no, you know what? Let's be smart. Let's be smart, and let's go up and down. I probably have enough room to turn around now at the ends of the field, so let's just go up and down and be done with it. And let's see how that's going to work. And we'll tab back to this guy. Eight o'clock, I feel like I've been working on this for about 4 hours and I've got nothing done. You know, it's one of those things. One of those, you know, sometimes stuff just doesn't want to work, and you just got to kind of muscle through it. So, you know, again, probably not the most exciting of episodes, but I know, you know, most people like silage. I like doing it, so I like doing it when I don't have to make 1,000 trips back and forth. That's nice. Just, you know, for the simple fact the yield is way down. So, you know, we might get enough to be able to blanket the silo. That would be cool. You know, and then we'll have one side. I think the silo over there is 3/4 of the way full, and that all came from that one field 10, with the alfalfa. So, and then all the alfalfa will be up off the map. So, when we do get around to buying these fields, we can do something else with them. I won't do anything with them until I actually own them. Not that the game would let me anyway, obviously. So, now I don't know how he's going to make this turn. Whether he's going to let me get out of his way. Whether he's going to go all the way up and turn around and then get stuck in that tree, or if he's going to be able to swing it around. I mean, the crone has a really good turning lock, so he shouldn't have any real issue with it. Now, don't get stuck in this tree. That's far enough. You don't need to back up any further. Good job. Okay, so that's going to be a success. Now, I've got to turn around, though, and get lined back up with him again. So now we're sort of into the, you know, into the what actually happens when you do silage. So, very good. Very good. Yeah, I'm amazed. I've already been around this field twice, and I only have 26% in the trailer. Oh, you know, luckily these bunkers aren't enormous, so they don't take. I can turn this off now. It's always in the way. They don't take a ton. You know, they don't take 1,000,000 liters to fill up, so that's good. Yeah, the storage is right there, right across the field. But I have to drive all the way around to get out. So, oh well. Okay. Now you're gonna make a turn. I'm gonna make a turn. I'm gonna end up driving through the hedge. Ugh, really? And get stuck in this tree. Am I gonna get stuck in this tree? Nope. Just missed the tree. Just missed the tree. Four-wheel steering is not awesome with a trailer on the back, as I discovered. I mean, it works, but maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm not. You know, maybe I'm not the best four-wheel steer driver, I guess. You know, but it's handy certainly. But what are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, yep, that's my mouse. That's me getting used to the mouse again. Sorry. Having a mouse that actually functions the way that you ask it to is a novelty for me. So. I think after I'm done with this, I'm going to start running on a higher time compression, you know, probably 5 times or whatever. Just so, you know, more stuff can be done. More stuff happens a little quicker, I suppose. I do want to get the trees. I don't know. I'm not quite ready for that yet either. Obviously, really the next thing that needs to happen is the harvest. We get the harvest sort of, done and see how much money we have. Then we can decide if we're going to buy this tractor or not. I really want to buy it, whether it's this one or whether it's one of the ones from the DLC. I'll make a decision on whether I'm gonna buy that DLC or not. I'm kind of leaning towards it just because it's cool. I know I want the Homer DLC when that comes out, just because Sugar Beats and me, a big fan. So we'll see. Whoops, sorry. Now, now I'm the guy that's screwing the whole system up here. So I think I may actually. I'm trying. I'm thinking while I'm doing this. I'm trying to think ahead now about what what needs to happen on the farm. I think. I think if we trade it in, oh boy, I hate to trade that international in just because we've had it for a while. It's been here since the beginning. Ah, boy, I don't know. The thing is with that JCB DLC is it's going to be expensive. I don't know, and I'm sure you guys probably already do, but I would bet that's got to be $50,000 for that 3140 probably. We're not going to get that much for the international. Might as well keep it. I don't really want to buy the little telescoping wheel loader thing, although the telehandler is really cool. I really like that. Oh, that's $100,000. So I'm just trying to think ahead. What the next purchase really needs to be on the farm. We've got a baler now. We don't need that anymore. We're going to need a hedge, whatever. Let's stop worrying about the hedges. We're going to need a harvester. That probably really needs to be the next thing we buy. Either after this tractor or the JCB. One of the other JCBs, I should say. So, all right, make your turn, make your turn, make your turn, make your turn. I'm not in your way. I back through the hedge. I'm halfway across the street now. Oh, make your turn, make your turn. No, how can I still be in your way? Wow, still in your way. Still in your way. I'm not even in the same field as you, but yet I'm in the way. I hope this whole recording the audio separately from the video works out. The only reason I'm not using GVR's sort of native audio recorder is it lags, and you guys have seen it. Even with the new update, even with using just Raptor and not the AMD Gaming Evolved thing that I was using before, it still causes lag, audio lag, where you'll be talking and everything will go along fine for 5 minutes, and then all of a sudden, the audio will desync from the video, and that's no good. So I decided to do what the big boys do and record my commentary audio on a separate track from the game audio, and hopefully I can get it all synced up, and I should be okay, because I'll just record from the minute I start playing to the minute I turn the game off, and then just snip off the unneeded bits, I guess, and we'll see how that all goes. So I guess I probably could have time-lapsed this, I suppose. But you know what? Like I said, it's kind of relaxing. It's relaxing to just sort of drive back and forth a little bit. Now, of course, I know I'm in your way. I know. And am I going to have to back up, or will you? No, you'll be able to reach. You'll be able to reach. And I'll just wait for you to catch up. So. Very good. I'll probably, what I'll probably do is I'll probably run this, keep this video going until this trailer is full. We'll go over and dump it, and we'll call this an episode. Again, not maybe the most exciting and action-packed and, a whole bunch of different things going on, but, this is stuff that needs to be done. So, we're going to do it, and, we'll have plenty of silage, so... once the animals start to multiply and we start to get more and more and more animals, we're going to need more and more stuff. So that's kind of the ultimate goal, I think, of this farm, is to really get those animals up and established and get them to where they, we have a bunch of all the animals, and then we can sell them, obviously, and just keep having to need all this stuff, I guess. that's kind of the way I'm leaning towards on this farm. %68. Yeah, amazing. Amazing. We've done what, half of this field? Is it half yet? Almost half. And only at 68%. Wow. Oh, multi-mowing mod. I would have been over there 14 times already. Not that I'm complaining so much. Probably will get 2 full trailers off of this field, I would think. Maybe 2 and a little bit extra. That's fine. That's probably enough to blanket it. Just to get it all fermented, and then some of it will end up in the storage. Maybe. Probably I'll keep the stuff down at the dairy farm. We'll bring the silage bales that we're making down to the dairy farm too. So, because mix station's always going to need stuff too. So, we got to keep that thing running. Got plenty of hay. Don't want to make any more hay for a while. Kind of went nuts with the hay up on the big field on the top of the map there, way up in the north, during the 1,500 subscriber Q&A video. So we've got plenty of hay for quite a while. So we'll just do some silage, We'll say this is all first cut stuff, I guess, and the alfalfa obviously, and then the grass will all be first cut, and then second cut we'll either do silage with it or do something else with it. We'll see, depending on what we need. Like I said, I do want to spread some slurry on the fields, on the meadows. I think that'd be neat to do, even though now without the multi-mowing mod I don't really need to do it. So he's going to get this one little bit that he missed, because of when I changed him from going up and down. So, there we go. Very nice. Much quicker with the Krone than it would be with the Dawn. The Dawn was, much smaller, so I'm kind of trying to decide if I want to buy the Dawn or not, if I want to buy a forage harvester at some point. This is all stuff that I'm thinking about, trying to sort of get ahead on, the plan for this map. I certainly want to keep playing on it. This is still absolutely my favorite, mod map. It's awesome. Having a lot of fun playing on it. So hopefully you guys are having a lot of fun watching it. Even maybe the less than action-packed episodes. It's farming, right? You're going to have episodes where, what are you doing? I'm driving back and forth on a field. That's, it's farming. It's what you do. So now, would you do silage in the spring? Probably not. But, we're going to kind of do a reset on the seasons, as it were, quote unquote. So we'll just say this alfalfa came up, has to be cut, and there you go. So, 85% full. Yeah, we're almost there. Like I said, we'll get this to be full, and then we'll call this an episode. I'll probably finish this off screen. The next episode, we'll probably cut some more, mow some more grass, make some more silage bales, and pick up all the bales. And I think maybe I will try to be brave and pick them up on a trailer. Oh God, I can only imagine that will be an episode you don't want to miss. So if this one was boring, and I apologize for that, and you kind of just said, okay, well, he's just silaging, and I'm going to skip this one. That's okay. You're not going to want to miss the next one, because the next one is going to be me putting bales on a trailer with those grab things. Yeah, you're not going to want to miss that. Trust me. That's going to be a monkey show. That's going to be hilarity ensues. That's going to be a lot of probably BP frustration and whatnot. Or, by some, I don't know, miracle, by some massive, twist of fortune, it could all go very well. So, but I wouldn't count on that. Oh, right. I was like, you haven't even made your turn yet, but then I realized because of the angle of the field here, because of the angle of the way that I cut the headland in. So that's kind of my fault. Now, are you going to be able to catch me up here? Don't you dare try to grab that grass. Oh, really? Boy, it just can't go smooth to the end, can it? Stupid trees. Right across from the sawmill trees. You really want to annoy me? You know what's going to happen, right? Do your thing. No, I'm going to have to back up. I'm going to tab. Because I'm too lazy to walk. So. geez, just to get this last like 6%, just to fill this thing up, make one trip over to the silage bunker in the storage yard, the other silage bunker in the storage yard. So we'll have silage in all the bunkers. The only thing we won't have silage in is the BGA bunkers. I want to get the BGA up and running too, but $240,000, with the BGA extension, which I'm going to use because I like it. And I haven't used it in a while, actually. I haven't used it since Bjornholm. I don't have any maps that are, that I'm anywhere near ready to run that with. Maybe Amagaur that will be a thing. That's got a different sort of BGA system over there, though, so we'll have to figure that out. All right, and there we go. So we will now turn on our beacons. I wanted to see if this was actually a thing or not. If I jumped out of tractor, and if the beacons stayed on. Nope, they don't. I have the light mod installed, and they're supposed to stay on, but I may be missing something with that. I'm not 100% certain of how that works. I may have just saw the, beacons stay on and been like, oh yeah, I don't know. It probably requires some modification to the actual tractors too, so. Me and scripts get all excited about a script and then have it, turn out to not do what I thought it was going to do because I didn't, pay enough attention to the description of it. So, there, let's crank up the speed here a little bit and jump in the cab and off we go. It's going to be a fairly long episode of nothing, but again, if you don't stick around for the whole thing, that's perfectly fine. I certainly understand that. But you're not going to want to miss the next one. I'm telling you, me putting bales on a trailer, going to be fun. And I've been saying I'm going to do it forever. And then I get scared and I get lazy and I'm like, oh, it's too much work and it's going to go bad and blah, blah, blah. You know what? I'm going to do it anyway. No matter how it turns out, we're going to get some bales on a trailer and hopefully get them back to their destination. So. Probably come down and mow this meadow directly across from here to get that cut. Might as well cut them all. I'm going to cut them all. Probably all but the big one. We'll save the big one for when we really need, grass again. We're probably not going to need hay for quite a while, but that's okay. Okay, so now obviously these aren't ready yet. These still have a little ways to go. I did it again. I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to pull in this way because this makes it a little too tricky to, mouse, that's awesome. It's nice to be able to just move my mouse and have it do what I want to instead of having to, fiddle with it like the old one. The old one was just old and worn out. It happens. And I'm very grateful for my friend who gave me this one, helped me out, so. All right, that's good enough. This dumped. I like to get it all the way back to the back of the start, at the very back of the bunker. Oh, there you go. Again, not very much, but that's okay. Gonna have to remember to compact this too, and the other one as well. Might as well blanket the other one. There isn't very much in it, but enough to blanket, so we might as well do it. And then when that ferments, I'll just pull it out and bring it down here. And that'll be something to do too. That'll be something kind of fun to do. Load that up on a trailer and bring it down here. So, all right, tractor's off. Yep, we can turn the beacons off and set the parking brake. Well, there you go, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Again, I know not the most exciting thing in the world, but it was fun. It was something to do. And, like I said, we're just kind of filling time now until the harvest comes up and we make some money and we can decide whether we're going to buy this tractor, whether I'm going to go out and, and buy the JCB DLC. Drop the $10 and buy it, and then if that's the case, then you might see a different JCB on the farm. But you probably still see this one because I do really like this one. I think it's neat. As always, make sure you leave your comments. Let me know what you think about the videos, the series, the map, the channel, anything like that. I look forward to reading them. I always look forward to replying to them. Thank you so much for coming to the channel, for liking and subscribing and commenting and sharing the videos and everything else. You guys are awesome. I tell you that every single video because I mean it. It means so much to me that you guys enjoy what I do because I enjoy what I do. As always, thanks so much for making me a part of your YouTube day. And this is the Bipolar Prophet saying, see you later.